Hello there, and as usual, I'm Aaron from Laststandgamers, and welcome. So today, we're taking a look at something a little bit different. We're here joined by AWG.
Hello.
And we're taking a look at his pack. Now, his pack has gone far further than just weapons. We've got armor, we've got engines, we've got tank cannons, we've got machine guns. It's pretty much everything. Did I miss anything in there? Oh, and we've got a kettle as well, haven't we, AWG?
Yep. Well, you got to have everything in there, and, well, tea is a necessity, as we both know.
So we've got our kettle mounted here on our tank, and I'm going to grab a seat. We're just going to have a quick basic talk through the weapon systems first and how they work. So I'll bring my camera over so we can have a little bit of a closer look. So the weapon here itself, what have we got mounted on this little turret platform?
So we have two weapons. The 105mm L7 cannon, which is incredibly popular, and the 50 cal, which everyone knows. Like, if you play any war game, you've used this.
Oh, yes. Yes. Okay, so the next thing that we've got here is we've got some sort of script running the actual cannon up and down.
Yes, that's called MART. It's made by Whiplash 141. Everyone's used this script, I'm sure. It allows for mouse-aimed turrets.
Okay, perfect. So we're now going to access one of your little rangefinders by pressing number 2. So we've got this red overlay. Talk me through the overlay that I'm seeing on my screen here.
So that is the FCS, standing for Fire Control System. All tanks, or all modern tanks have them. What you're seeing there is a ranging system. Okay. So those notches represent 100 meters in distance for the cannons with their standard ballistics. By ballistics, I mean the shells drop. And you'll see on your toolbar you've got a range function.
I see.
So when you press that, a script in the pack works out exactly the distance to whatever the camera is pointing at to within 2,100 meters.
Okay, I see that. Right, I've ranged this BTR for 501, so we're going to move it up the right amount of clickage. There we go. And we're going to release a shot off at it. Okay, 3, 2, 1, we're firing. Oh, that was the machine gun. Hold on. We need to get the main gun loaded. There we go, and firing.
Perfect.
Alright, so we managed to hit it. Now, let's just swap out. Do you want to range the cannon? And I'll follow a shot in with the spectator camera.
Direct hit.
Oh, beautiful. Lovely shot indeed. So, what is the goal behind these weapons in this pack?
So, I've always... Space Engineers has always been a wonderful building game, for me at least.
Yeah.
With its physics engine, I've always tried to build whatever takes my fancy, and as of late, that's been tanks. I learned how to mod specifically so I could add tanks to the game, and by that, well, to have tanks, you need to have cannons.
Oh yeah, of course.
So I followed the natural path.
Oh, I do love that. So let's pop out of that. Let's head over here.
This entire tank was a large undertaking. It has real functioning tracks with interleaved road wheels, also made by me, and several custom blocks made for it to give it that authentic feel.
Wow, it's just amazing how you managed to lay this out with a proper interior to sit around. Would you like to pick a target and we can have a look from both inside and out? So you've got a gunner seat.
The interesting thing about this tank as well, a special feature, is that it's multi-crewed. Using something called Rotor Turret Add-on or ModMart, you can have a driver controlling the tracks and everything, because that requires a lot of focus, whilst the gunner can focus on their own targets and control everything rather than being overridden by the driver.
Oh, I like that. Have you found yourself a target?
Just scanning now.
All right.
See, on this uses a different vision system to the FCS, meaning it's got a very tight field of view using the gun sight. It's a very small bore.
Let's have a quick look for it. Pop yourselves out
for
a sec. And I'll pop myself in.
Gunner seat is on the left.
Oh, I see. So it's more of your typical sort of German aiming system, I guess. It's more of a German-looking sight.
Yeah, the Panther was notorious for its good, but very, very low field of view optics, which at points
I like that.
was undoing.
I really like how you've got some different variation in the optics, because people might have a bit of a favourite, mightn't they?
Exactly. And some people may want to build World War II style, or Cold War, or modern.
Right. You got it sighted in?
Yes, I am.
Right,
now, I do not know what range this is, but... Right. 1,200 meters, and... fire.
Oh, direct hit. Lovely. Took out both its wheels. Very nice indeed. Right, let's scoot along one to the ATGM tank. Now, I really like these ATGMs because I feel like there's some crazy. They're just crazy. ATGMs are always crazy on tanks. You've also got, is it a 25mm cannon?
A 35mm.
Oh,
cannon.
a 35mm cannon. Would you like to open up the luxury back door and step inside?
Oh yeah. This is the deluxe version.
I know this one. What sort of features would you want to show off on this one?
So, the cannon itself, which is just exciting in general, because once again, boom. And then the ATGMs, which took a lot of finagling to get working, but I am incredibly proud of them.
Let's find a target first with the cannon, shall we? There is one in the valley directly to your head, a little bit to your left.
Yes,
There's no compass, so I can't really give you a bearing, I'm afraid.
I see. Right, it's likely won't be correctly ranged, but doesn't matter when you've got this faster of a fire rate. You can just keep going.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, that is some serious fire. I like the explosive little plumes as well.
Yeah, this is absolute. Like, this isn't too good at anti-armor performance, but it's not meant to be. This is excellent at dealing with infantry due to
Give
its
it
light
another blast.
explosive effect.
Oh yeah, very cool. Right, let's switch over to the ATGMs and see what they can do.
This is the main killing power. So this remote control on top of the turret is the spotting or the fire control block, I guess. This is what all of the ATGMs follow as their reference.
Oh yeah, I see.
So I shall launch the first one towards the same target. That guy is having a very unlucky day.
Okay, let's see. So these are ones that you've constructed yourself as well, aren't they?
Indeed.
Cruising in. Oh, lovely.
Excellent. Took off the rest of his wheels and I think almost split it in half. I'll fire another just to be sure. That's why it carries 4, just in case.
Now, could you fire another one as well, but change your target at the last minute and maybe try targeting something else just so we can see the tracking?
Yes. So I'm aiming at these trees.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. Don't know what happened. Did you see them? Have you seen the missile?
Yes.
It looked like it looked like the warhead detonated or something, and then the rest of the missile went.
Yes, it's still. Oh my god.
Oh, damn it! Don't let it come back over here.
Yeah, that's one thing. When you turn off voxel deformation, it turns off voxel damage as well. So if these ATGMs hit the ground, they will be flying around for a while.
Oh, I can see you elevating.
Away.
Oh, recoil on that one. And you said don't put your parking brake on, didn't you? Because otherwise you start to go crazy.
Exactly. When you turn the parking brake on, wheel friction means that you're likely going to fly backwards. I'll show that now. I mean, this one's probably just going to bounce a little, but...
Okay. Oh, there we go. And the recoil's a balancing system, you said, didn't you?
Yes. You don't want to have a light tank running around karting this thing at 100 meters per second. It would be both completely unbalanced, and I don't think the light tank would have a very good day when it fires either. The size, weight, and recoil all work together to force you to place this in a specialized mounting, like this tank. You see, with its huge turret, it needs to have that weight behind it to make sure it doesn't tip over, that kind of thing, even if it does have a high center of mass. So the self-propelled gun is a good showing of the 12.8 centimeter I showed earlier.
And has this one got the same sight as the Panther I'm taking it? So on this, a much more limited field of view there.
And also the downside of the casemate is that you don't have a fully rotating turret, and therefore, obviously, a much worse firing arc.
All right, give it a shot.
I don't want to fall down the mountain. Give me a second.
There we go. He's scooting around, little tank destroyer. I always think they're cheeky tank destroyers. I don't know what I did.
Oh, certainly, and they can be very sneaky.
There we go. He's creeping. He's rolling down the hill. Watch out. Oh, lovely. I love the shell ejection straight out the back door as well.
You don't want to be sitting behind that, though. There are a couple of videos out there of loaders getting smacked in the face. It's hilarious, but also pretty painful. Right. Now, benefit of this tank as well. Very good gun depression. Look at how far down it can look with the cannon. So that means you can crest hills and shoot with your turret, or only your turret exposed. Anyway. Target, 560 meters, 200, 300, 400, 500, and firing.
Oh, just over the top.
Reloading.
Good shot. See if you can get one more on target, and then we'll move on. Oh, perfect.
Excellent.
We're over at the test track now. We've got ourselves the Panther with the very fancy tracks that AWG's been working on. But how do these tracks exactly work as you're trying to drive this thing and talk at the same time?
So, give me a second.
everything just falls.
Yeah, everything freezes.
It's all right. So I'd say, like you said, after the latest update, things are challenging to say the least.
Yes, I wouldn't blame this on Keen, so to speak. They don't have to cater to my specific areas.
Mm-hmm.
But it can be frustrating when you spend hours upon hours working on a system and for it to all be invalidated. But hey, this is what comes with being a modder. And I'm not going to follow this dirt path because these tracks are feeling sluggish.
Okay. Would you like to try to do one of the mounds in the background behind us on the left?
Yeah, sure.
Or even try and attack that BTR that's in that 45 position in front of you. Yeah, go for that. Go and see if you can give it a good...
Now, this tank being multi-crew means that the driver cannot control the gunner system.
It's all right. I'm here for that.
Ah, excellent.
You get back in. You get yourself back in.
Yeah, I'll have to jump back in then. Give me a sec.
All right. I do love the idea of multi-crew tank. It is it's just a fun thing. So let's have a look.
All right, I'll angle it so you can see better.
Okay, right. Barrel is. I am on target.
All right, gunner, fire.
Oh, hold on. We're off a little bit, and I'm firing now. Oh, do we need to reload?
Nope.
Hold on. Oh, there. Weapon switched, and firing. Woo!
Good hit. So you see, there's this strange-looking armor plating with the bolts on it versus just clean light armor.
I see.
The reason for this is there's this thing called ERA, which is explosive reactive armor, and that stuff, when you hit it with a tank gun in real life, it explodes and damages or destroys the projectile. In this case, it takes a
Alright, give us a nice
past a certain amount of damage, the block will explode and take the shell with it.
Pop yourself in it. Let's have a look at this. So you said it works with any round.
Yes. Now, if your tank cannon does more than 6,000 damage, which is an arbitrary value, it will penetrate the block and damage what's behind it, but the block will always take away that amount. So if you do 13,000 damage, it will take 6,000 away from that and leave you with 7,000 worth. Anyway, so let's test this against the light armor just to show you the kind of damage. Punches a hole straight through.
Okay, perfect. I see that, yeah.
Now, if I reload and target the ERA, it completely protects the light armor, but in the process destroys the ERA block, no matter what.
I like that indeed. And you said you can set that off with anything, so you could, if you get the 50 cal,
so
you could
if
say.
If I use this 50 cal, I'm not sure whether this will set it off because it might be below the threshold of damage, because these are meant to be protected against small arms. But if you shot this with a it won't be set off by the 50 cal, but if I was to use a smaller fast-firing weapon, that destroys it just the same. So you'll protect against one shot no matter what from the cannon. So you can't use this as your main armor, but it's great as supplemental, save you from a random shot to the side kind of thing.
Oh, and it kind of absorbs a few of the machine gun rounds. So I like that. I like that a lot. I think that's really cool. Can we have another shot at it with the main cannon?
Yep. But then to prove my hypothesis, or explanation, should I say, it will go straight through the light armor. Or
I see.
How I could shoot this with a 50 cal for as long as I want, and it wouldn't go through because of how resistant the ERA is. But then the moment it's hit with anything above 150 damage, it will detonate immediately.
Wow. So I think we've had a look at a lot of things in the pack, but I wouldn't say we've covered everything here. I think in the future it'd be nice to possibly revisit the tracks, have a look at them.
Certainly so.
I think that's something we'll put on the list of things to do. But I'd really like to just thank you for having... Oh, God, I've just shot all over the place. I'd like to thanks for taking me into this world, showing all your amazing tank designs. I know some of these tanks I've really requested that you want to get them out there. You should put them on the workshop. They are lovely. Don't worry about the critique. It's all part of the fun. And some people will have some amazing tank battles with them. So there's the pack. There'll be a link down to it in the description below with a few other weapons as well. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.